Good evening, bro. Step number one, take your phone and put it away. Make this a one-on-one conversation between you and me where you maintain eye contact and focus the whole time. If you're watching this on your phone, then just turn off notifications for now and maintain eye contact and your focus just as the other people are. My name is Stefan Latish. I come from Romania and I moved here in Canada in 2010. Let's get to it. I remember in around 2022, I discovered this concept of self-improvement, and a big part of that self-improvement space at the time was NOFAP. And this was around I think September, October, around there. NOFAP was really big, and then November rolled around and it became even bigger because no, not November, all of that bullshit, and they were like, oh, NOFAP this, NOFAP that. I remember looking up all these NOFAP YouTubers. I fucking forgot their names, and basically the main thing that they taught was oh, you gotta keep count, you gotta keep count of how many days it has been since you relapsed. And I was like, alright, sure. I took that into practice. I started doing NoFap. I started to become pretty fucking happy with myself. Oh yeah, this is actually nice. I'm starting to have this mental clarity inside myself. Alright, cool, I can focus better. And suddenly, naturally, I relapsed. I felt like fucking shit, because I realized my streak of, fucking a couple days, a couple weeks, just got ruined. I didn't feel good. All these NoFap YouTubers are like, oh, it's okay if you fail, because, we relapse all the time. Oh, and you can just, start from the beginning. I think that's fucking bullshit advice. We shouldn't keep count. We shouldn't keep up the streak of how many days it's been since we relapsed, because that just provokes us in a way where if we fail, if we do for some reason relapse, then it will just feel so much worse. If we have this mindset of we don't keep count, we don't know how many days it's been since we fucking jerked off, and one day we do, it's okay. It doesn't matter how many days it's been. We aren't fucking etching it into our wall. Day one, day two. We aren't like that. That does nothing for your mental health. It just makes you obsessed with this horrible topic, oh yes, it's been 1 day since I haven't jerked off, it's been 2 days since I haven't jerked off. And it's NoFap communities are oh, how many days has it been since you jerked off? It's people just talking about jerking off together. What the fuck? Ew. Just don't think about it. If you're etching it into your wall, if you're writing down notes, I haven't jerked off since yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. If you're doing that, then you're constantly thinking about it. If you're constantly thinking about it, then you're going to be thinking about porn. If you think about porn, then eventually you will go back to it. You will relapse. And people are wondering, oh, why do I relapse after my fucking 60th day on a 60th streak of NoFap? It's because you keep thinking about it. Just don't keep track. Don't keep the streak up. You'll stop thinking about it. There you go. You'll stop thinking about porn. If you're not thinking about porn, if you're thinking about how your higher priorities, if you're thinking about fucking work, if you're thinking about school, gym, all of that, then suddenly you don't even have that urge anymore, because it's not on your mind. If it's not on your mind, then you won't do it. Basically, if you're one of those people that etches it into the walls, etches it into a notebook and says oh, I'm on day 1, 2, 3, 50, whatever, just cross all that out, fucking throw that notebook out the window, forget about it. Just, my fans just turned really loud. Just forget about it. NoFap is the thing that makes you think about porn. And if you think about NoFap, then you'll, in one way or another, you'll unconsciously, subconsciously, you'll think about porn. And if you think about porn, then you'll eventually relapse. You don't want that. Basically, just get rid of all your streaks. Doesn't matter anymore. Just go as long as you can. If you relapse, okay, sure. Just try harder next time. But you won't be thinking about it every single day, every single hour. Oh yes, how many fucking days am I on? You won't be thinking like that. You don't want to think like that. It does you no good. I want you to take what I said in this video very seriously, as if you do apply the things that I taught you in this video, actually seriously, if you do apply these practices into your life, then it does actually help you. If you apply this mindset of, oh, I'm not going to keep track, then you won't start to think about porn. And if you don't think about porn, then you won't really relapse. Thank you for watching my video, as you did bump up the viewer retention rate, and I really do appreciate that. And if you did learn something from my video, then that's massive, because not a lot of people are willing to learn what they're being taught in a video. So good on you. That's massive. Thank you for watching this video, and if you will subscribe and turn on notifications, as that does help out my channel, as I'm trying to build a community of like-minded individuals trying to improve their lives. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.